So what's up, everybody? It's me, True Star Screamer. The castle is out, so that can only mean one thing. We are looking at another Neca Universal Monsters horror figure. And I've been holding off on this one a little bit because I wanted to wait till closer to the spooky season. And yeah, I have been eagerly awaiting this. As you all know, I am a huge fan of this line. You can find reviews for so many of these figures on my channel. What can I say that I haven't already said? The boxes are gorgeous with the posters on them. This is with Lon Chaney Sr., like the Wolfman had his son in it. Great picture of the Phantom on the back. Has awesome photography. On the side, awesome photography on the back. Now this is the original silent movie version, so that's why the masked version of the Phantom is not that iconic mask that you think of with the Weber one. I think that version came out in the late 30s, 40s off the top of my head. So again, more pictures on here. Gatefold box, another great photo of the Phantom, and here he is in his plastic prison. But let's get him out and let's talk about this figure, because oh my gosh, I've been waiting for this. So here is the Phantom out of the package. Now, those regular viewers of mine will know that this figure has actually already been out of the package because he was in the background of my Chun-Li video, which was a very good review. Box up there somewhere. So, with the NECA figures, as always, the strength is not in the articulation, but the sculpt. These are normal people, and these kind of bend like normal people, so there's no ninja work on here. But for what I have, it is absolutely awesome. For the most of it. I know it was kind of the combination of the style back then. It just looks like he's wearing a big old diaper. I'm sorry. I gotta call it as I see it. The dress pants don't look like full legs, and this is something where the benefit of soft goods versus hard plastic comes into effect. It's just every time I handle this guy, looking at this guy, these pants just drive me. Shoes are well detailed. Mentioned before, the pleats look good. I look at the size, it's pretty good. He's got pockets on his waistcoat. The tie and everything looks good. Now this was originally a black and white movie, so coloring is kind of part of their imagination. So he's got these great gaunt eyes, and we'll talk about the other heads here too, but this is the head he comes with by default, and these discolored teeth. Everything looks from the back of it. The jacket looks good. Against that little touch of, I don't know if it's dry brushing or what, just brings out the sculpt so well. And again, the articulation is rudimentally basic here, so he does what he needs to do. I also really love the the split sleeves, the open sleeves on the jacket here. Really nice touch. This was originally a silent movie, so again, nothing for the voice on here. And it's just, he just poses. I mean, since it was a silent movie, everyone was doing these exaggerated poses to express the dialogue, in lieu of dialogue, and this does accomplish that. As far as accessories go, this is an ultimate figure, and he does come with a boatload. We have some alternate hands here, including one holding hand, an open gesturing hand. Then we've got slight dramatic beckoning hand, and I don't know if this is and a pointing hand as well. As far as alternate heads go, we'll kind of work our way down the line. We have the masked head. So, and if you look very carefully, you can show that this was a mask, and you can see the disgusting mask mouth on here. It was like a cap over his head. Nice beady little eyes that kind of follow you, actually. Even the ears are sculpted well. Then we have a more stoic head. I guess how he would look semi-lurking in the background. A more sinister smile. While this to the right. This is more sinister, looking to the left. God, that flared up nose. I mean, everything is so good on this. And then finally, this was the angry, shocked face when he did the mask reveal from playing the organ. She snuck up behind him, took the mask off, and he was all... You can find this on YouTube. The entire movie is what's for public access, open. It's royalty free, so the whole movie's on there, and it's definitely worth a watch just for an example of cinema. He also has a hat that fits on his head pretty well. We have like an opera cape. Does have holes in the arms for the sleeves, and we'll put that on him in a minute. And finally, we have a cane. This is pretty cool in the movie. Not only was it like a walking stick, but this is a hollowed out piece of bamboo, and he was able to use this as a snorkel hiding underwater. And that's where this hand comes in, and you can just put this in here, ideally. And he can go a walk-in, and he can thwack people with it. Let's try this. I'm not going to go through all of them, but I definitely want to put at least one or two of the looks on real quick. So I toned down the lights a little bit. I really wanted to kind of set the mood for this, because this is kind of something special here. I'm not going to lie. This has something, putting him like this definitely changed a lot of my opinions from this figure. I took a few minutes to really enjoy this and kind of mess around with him. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to put him on display just yet with which of these awesome head sculpts, but I'm definitely going to be putting on a lot like this. This fur cape here completely justified one of my criticisms with the Dracula figure review. Up here, please. There's wiring in this, and I really wish that Dracula cape had wiring in it. It's just a little thin, but it just gives him that little bit of dynamic look to it. I mean, I can tuck it around here if I want. It gives this that extra sinister look. I'm gonna go ahead and actually change this. No, before I change it on here. Yeah, this was the masked look on him. This would be him lurking in the sewers. Oh god, how can we change things out here? Oh, let's go for... I think we're going to go sinister here. So we're going to change this out real quick. Pop that off here. As you can see, this pops on really easy, and I was really impressed with how easily the hands popped on too. I want to point that out. So again, kind of doing this real time here. I've not had to heat anything up. The collar is a little on the stiff side. There we go. That's in there. That's in there. Oh, yeah. Put the hat on. Yep, never mind. There's our money shot right there. I know I've said that before with the Chun-Li, but yes. This is sinister. This is horrific. This is the figure. Right here. That's my display, and I am absolutely thrilled with it. I could, as much as everything else is great for photography, from the iconic stuff to it, this is absolutely a sinister, monstrous person just prowling the streets or the sewers, and I absolutely love it. I know I've been talking about doing the moratorium on photography. Yeah, no, I'm going to have to take at least one or two really good photos of this after the end of this review. So, if you get this figure, this is absolutely how I would recommend doing it. And you may want to invest in a couple Neca stands. Not gonna lie. Total side note, next time I do one of these horror reviews, I absolutely need to keep exactly this light set up. This just, conveys the mood so well. But I'm not going to say this is my favorite of the Universal monsters. I think that's still tied between Dracula and Frankenstein right now. With Invisible Man in a close second. But this is why I collect the line. and I am very satisfied with the line, and this is yet another satisfying figure for it. Even with the weird diaper pants, it conveys this sinister feel to it. I'm just going ahead. I mean, this was a black and white movie, so let's just throw a color filter on here real quick. And it translates really, really well. Now, Neca, of course, does do black and white figures, which are quite impressive. I'm not going to lie. Oh god, if I say it one more time. They're quite impressive, and I just can't collect them all, to be honest. I just don't have the shelf space for it. But this will translate, I think, very well into the black and white as also. In general, though, the Phantom I still absolutely recommend. I just can't bring myself to buy the Bride of Frankenstein. I've bought every other figure in this line except her, and I don't know why I'm so hesitant about it. But if you see this guy, if you are a movie fan, if you're an aficionado, if you are like classic stuff with Lon Chaney Sr., absolutely pick this guy up. I think this is completely up to par with what this line is trying to do. But as always, if you're into this, let me know down below. What are your thoughts on this? Are you collecting these things? Does this make you want to buy these? Do you want me to continue reviewing these? Because I know I am buying every single one of these that's coming out. I am just totally in for this. If you like this video, of course, hit that thumbs up. And finally, if you are new here, hit that subscribe button. I've got, as always, more cool things on the way. Look at some of my older reviews. If you like those, tell me what you like about them. If you don't like them, listen, I listen to everything you guys tell me down in those comments below. And of course, as always, until next time, take care. Peace.